Well, hello friends. Welcome back to OS Hacking. Today we are going to chill out and work on the IRC client a little bit because we need a little break from all the browser stuff, right? So my plan is to implement desktop notifications in the IRC client so that when somebody sends me a message, then I get a little notification if I'm not in the IRC client. So let's just refresh ourselves a little bit because I haven't looked at any of this for quite a while. So hello there. So the notification system is in place, and I guess we have the IRC client still looking like this. Man, I haven't been touching this in forever. So let's see. I guess the basic idea is that this is an HTML view here, by the way. So join the channel, and that's us. This is one of my favorite features of the system is whenever somebody tries the system for the first time and they open the IRC client, then it automatically logs into the project channel, which is really nice because then we get to meet them. So I want it so that when somebody writes to me here, then I get a notification, like one of these things. And I guess it should be like, if I'm not in the window, and if it's a message in a sub window here that's not currently active, then we want one of these guys. Yeah. So let's see. In order to not annoy everyone with joining and leaving over and over while we work on this, I'm gonna make a separate channel. So I'll call it that, and maybe we can have a cool test username like test user 1. Very cool name. Test user 1. And do I have some IRC client here? Let me get one. Oh wait, what am I even doing? Okay, so let's see. What does the API look like for the sending of the notification? You create a GUI notification, and you set a text on the title, and then you call show on it. It's really, really simple. And then this will talk to the notification server for you. So this is all you got to do. So in IRC client, let's see. I don't remember how any of this works right now, but I guess we can do this in the IRC window class, maybe? Let's see. IRC window is a widget, so an IRC window is one of those sub-windows. So like each channel has a window, and each like query chat you have with someone. Let me make a screen for this actually. Longer. Oh, right. Set Nick Klonger. It's my secret alias for today. So we'll connect to chat freenode.net. That's not how you connect. /connect. And then we'll go in the very sneaky Serenity OS IRC channel. All right. So we have did add message. That feels kind of relevant, but we don't know what the message is here. So what do we do when this gets called? We just count that we have one unread message, or one more unread message. So this is sort of where we want to piggyback on, I think, but we should probably make did add message it should know the message and who's sending it. So we can actually probably just forward this information here. So IRC channel add message can just forward the name and the text. And this is adding something. I think maybe we don't care. This is for like status messages and like you know, nickname changes and topic changes and things like that. Maybe we don't care about those. But if we have, if it's from somebody, then we'll care. So let's see. Likewise here, server messages, not from anybody. If it's a query message, then we definitely care. So name and text. And then let's just, maybe we can have a separate variant of this. Or, no, let's just make it a parameter. Name const string message. All right. So if this window is inactive, that's when we want to do the notification thing. Or if the whole app is inactive. So let's see, if, oh, how do we know if the window is not active? Window, the GUI window. Is active. All right. So if the window is not active, or if this thing is not active. So this is it reads a little weird here because like window here is the widget, like the libGUI window. So like the actual window that we're in, and then an IRC window is just a sub window inside of the GUI window. So this is a little, it reads a little weird, but we can probably keep track of what it means. So here we need libGUI notification. So auto notification is GUI notification create, no, construct, right. Set title. I guess we can start by just trying this. So set text message. And what happens when we show one of these things? It just posts a message to the other side. Right. So in fact, maybe it is a little bit weird that you have to, that this is a core object. Like the fact that you have to make this on the heap. I'm not sure if that's actually useful. Seems like we could allow you to create this thing on the stack. So it could be something more like this. I don't know. I don't remember why I made this a core object. Maybe some reason. Does it have some reason? Let's look inside of it. This could be on the stack. Let's not do that first. We can do that last. So, okay. Oh, right. I still need to do something with these. So let's just make them have default values so that we can compile all of those calls that we're not passing a name in a message. And I think we're going to want to tweak the title of the notification so it says, like if it's a message in a channel, it would say like, hey, what was my Clonger is messaging you in so-and-so channel, right? Maybe we should make a local IRC server for this type of work. So we should see him joining here. There's test user 1. Got an empty notification. Well, oh, and then we crash. Oh, shit. What happened? We got an end of file on an IPC file descriptor. Oh, interesting. And that causes us to exit the whole thing. Server connection. I think EOF. Yeah, so this is just because I've never tried to use this in like an app that does something before. So basically, we make an IPC connection to the notification server. We tell him, hey, show this notification with this title and this message. And then once we click OK, then the notification server, if it doesn't have any more notifications to show, it will just sort of die, and because it's spawned on demand. So what happens here is that the notification server dies, and we get an end of file on our socket, and then the fun is over. So we have to tolerate this. Dying is indeed not always appropriate. So in this case, I think, what should we do? So how did notification work right now? Right now, oh, I see. So yeah, so we kind of have this object, a singleton object, that we try to only make one connection to the notification server. But I think due to the nature of how it works, that it's not a permanent server, but rather it's spawned on demand, we should always connect to it on demand as well. Because we don't want to force it to stay awake. I think it's rather nice that it goes away and stops consuming resources when there are no notifications. So here we could instead give you like, I mean, we could just make a temporary one. So we could just make one here. And then it would disconnect after sending the thing. So it would be a little bit churny, but still be pretty cool. And we should make sure that we don't do these if the name and message are empty. So if name, or let's put these last. And name is not null, and message is not null. Yeah. I think that'll be better. So we'll see how this turns out. All right, now come and join my channel. Let me clear the scroll back here. It's funny, waiting for the IRC client to connect is a bit like waiting for a compilation. So, okay, so now this thing here is, now we're in here with Clonger, and we're gonna write a message. Hello, dude. Check that out. It's kind of cool. Of course, it will be irritating if like whenever somebody speaks in a channel, you get notified. You probably don't want that. You only want it if somebody says like, you know, test user 1: sup. I think that would make more sense. And then if we have a private chat with this guy, hey dude, right? This is really cool. This makes me wish that we had icons in the notifications, because then we could put the IRC client icon. We should really have something for that, because it's weird that we can't see what the app this is, but we're just getting started with everything, so we don't have to get ahead of ourselves. So let's see, do we know what, if this is a, yes, we know if this is a server window, a channel window, or a query window. So we can say if we're a channel window, then we can add the channel name. So if type is type channel, then notification title is going to be something like, let's make a string builder. It's going to be the name followed by in followed by the name of this channel, I guess. To string, and otherwise we will just say notification set title name. So name and mname. Yeah, so this is the window name. This is, again, it gets a little cloudy here with the similar names. And we need act string wielder. All right, so that's, I think that's pretty good. Now, let's make a commit here. So we'll commit the notification change. And we'll say the GUI make a new connection to notification server each time. Since notification server is a spawn on demand plus die when not used type service, type of service, we can't expect a singleton connection to it to remain open and useful. Wait, that fits on this line as well. Okay, so connecting. So we solve this for now by making a new IRC connection for every new notification sent. Maybe there's a better solution for this. Yeah, and then let's add those IRC client changes. So just say that show a desktop notification when messaged. Show desktop notification, post desktop notifications. When messaged in message while inactive, let's say. So if you receive a message in a channel or query message while the app is inactive, or while the channel query is inactive, we now post a desktop notification so you can learn that something is happening. Okay, so this is a bit spammy, right? Like I was saying, we don't want every channel message to become a notification. Only when somebody messages you. So I think in the case of a channel here, we want to filter and look for messages that have your name in them. That might be the easiest. We would just like scan the message for your name. You could also say that like, well, I want the message to start with my name, colon, my name, comma, some things like that. But I think if it's anywhere in the message, that's a decent start. So we can have something like, cool, should show notification is true, and then or wait, let's not factor it that way. We'll do it somehow differently. Post notification if post desktop notification if needed. Should we call them desktop notifications or just notification? Notification is a bit better. Then we have I'm trying to establish a vocabulary here, and I think we don't need to call it desktop notification because it's a desktop operating system, right? So we can just call them notifications. So here we want to just bail out in these cases. So if we are active, no, if this condition is not holding, then we'll return. Wait, when is the time that we actually don't want to post? It's really like if we are active and the window is active. That's when we want to not post notification. And if name is null or message is null, return. Yeah. Maybe check those first. Message. This makes it a little more pleasant to work with, because then we can just return if we encounter some reason that we don't want to do this. So maybe we do something like this. Or, yeah, that's okay. But we want to bail here. If message contains, oops, if message does not contain my name, so the client object nickname, yeah. If it doesn't contain the nickname, then we bail. All right. And for all other types, we don't care. Okay. I think that's pretty sane. Oh, right, forgot to add this thing. So let's put this here. All right, let's try this. See how it feels. All right. And there he is. All right, so now we just post something in the channel. Hello. This should not create a notification. Right, but if I tell him something, hi dude, then we get a notification. Very cool. But it still doesn't say that we're in that channel. Oh, because okay, that's stupid. All right, what else? But it works though. Like it only notifies him if it contains his name. Name, not name, la la. I think test user 1 is a cool name. Yeah, and then of course we can't fit an infinitely long message, but we do what we can. So that's pretty good. And we have to actually go in there to see the messages. Maybe we should do something to highlight that this thing contained your name. That would be a nice feature. So let's, oops, I don't want to commit the configuration file change. IRC client, only post notifications for channel messages with your name. Only notify about channel messages containing your containing our nickname. Yeah, that makes sense. And what else? What else? Should we put an icon with these notifications? That would be kind of cool. I guess we can just have it as a string. So notification server can just take a path to an icon. String icon path. This is the notification server protocol. It's very basic. There's a greet thing. All the protocols have a greet function. It's just a sort of, you have to do it right now because of limitations of the IPC layer. You have to greet each other. And then this is our only API. So show notification, text of the notification, title of it, and now also an icon path. And this means it's asynchronous. So it doesn't wait for, there's no response to wait for. You can just send a notification and forget about it, which is exactly what we're doing. So now we're adding the icon path. So we'll have to go in the notification server client connection object, and then this guy here, he's gonna have one additional parameter. So we'll say message icon path, and then notification window will receive this. So const string icon path, and then how does this work? This will be a little bit weird because ultimately we want to make I think we would want to make the client responsible for just opening an icon and passing it along, but we don't really have the IPC facilities to send a bitmap. I mean, we can send a shared bitmap, but then we have to create a shared bitmap and send the ID and so on, and I feel like maybe that's the thing we should do. Maybe I'm just being lazy. Maybe I shouldn't be lazy about this. Yeah, I shouldn't be lazy. Okay, let's see. Icon. Let's say icon ID. Okay, this is the right way to do it. I mean, the really right way would be to implement some kind of functionality in the IPC layer, so you could say like bitmap, right? Or a GFX bitmap, but we don't have that right now. So I have to send in a bitmap ID and then map it on both sides and so on. It's a little bit of a nuisance. Frick! I don't want to deal with it right now. We're doing it the pathway, because if we send the path, then the notification server can just open the icon and display it. So I'm going to stop flipping back and forth here and actually implement something. So notification window now takes a icon path, and what we will do with that is we'll just open it. So bitmap, then we make a window where exactly? Is it maybe this inherits window? Yeah, so this is the window. Okay, so then we'll do something like icon is GFX bitmap load from file icon path. If icon, can do it this way. If that works out, then set icon. Poof. Okay. All right. Probably forgetting something. We should add something here. At the very least, we need to send something. And icon path is icon path. Okay. And here we are just going to send along the icon path. And what happens in load from file? We'll try to load it as a PNG. And what happens if we pass it a null string? I guess we'll just fail to open a null string. We could be nicer about that. IRC window. So when we're creating these notifications here, we should set icon path. It's going to be res icons. I guess 16 by 16 app IRC client, or actually maybe 32 by 32. Yes. So we'll use the 32 by 32 icon, and then in the notification window, we have to do something with the icon. So this was I was being silly here, because this just sets the window icon to that, but we don't care about the window icon of the notification. What we actually care about is showing it somewhere in the little pop-up. So we'll do something like this. Icon is that, and then what is the layout here of this thing? This is actually interesting. I don't really know what the layout is. I forget how it works, so I'm going to try something. Foobar. And let me connect the inspector to this. I can't. Oh, it's not my process. Connecting the inspector to the notification server, and I'm going to try to see. Now you can see the widgets here by selecting them in the inspector. You can see what the layout looks like instead of reading the code for it. So we have a widget with a horizontal box layout, and these are the two sub widgets, or the widgets in that horizontal layout. So I'm thinking we're just going to put something to the left of this guy here. So we'll put a 32 by 32 icon thing here optionally. I guess it will actually be here, and it will just take up this space. But I think that'll work. This is cool though. I almost forgot about this thing. You can see the widgets visually highlighted. So dang cool. Okay, so we will, let's see, we will, if we have an icon, then we will try to put it in at the start of the left container. If this, then icon label is left container add GUI label. Label has a constructor that takes an icon. It does not, so we have to set icon. And then we to give it a size, I guess. So icon set size policy is going to be size. Where's the size policy? GUI size policy fixed. So fixed size in both orientations or both directions, and the preferred size is going to be the size of the icon. Although actually no, let's just say 32 by 32. And then the icon will be stretched to fit. It will be a bit weird, but I think that's okay for now. Alright. Man, it's been so long since I've been doing like normal, regular libGUI programming. I forgot how nice it is. Okay, let's try this out. So maybe we should tweak the notify utility actually, so it allows us to include an icon. Can we have an optional icon? I guess we can. So just have to say core args parser required no. And then this would be the icon tab. Path of icon to include to display in the notification. Alright, icon path. Okay. So, foo bar res icons 32 by 32 app text editor. Okay, look at that. It looks kind of dumb, but it says start. How did this happen? Size policy is fixed. Wait a minute, left container is a vertical thing. Okay, yeah, so I'm adding it to the wrong container. I was confused by the name left container because I thought I wanted it to go on the left, but this is the left container out of the two horizontally placed containers. So I actually want this to go in the main widget of the window. So let's go and fix that. Foo bar res icons 32 and file type HTML. Okay, now we are talking. All right, that's pretty cool. So let's connect to IRC, and wait, here it is. And come on, join, dude. There he is. Hi, dude. I said hi, dude. And look at that. So can't really fit all the stuff we want to fit. The OK button is taking up a lot of space. It's almost like I wish that we didn't have the OK button, but like you could just click to dismiss. Maybe that would be a better use of screen space. At the same time, I kind of like how it stays put and I can't click on it, it doesn't accidentally go away, because that's something that kind of bothers me about desktop notifications and other systems, that like I didn't want you to go away, I was reading you and like compulsively clicking on you while reading you. So I don't know. Then this also makes me realize that we need the ability to like if you click on this, then you want to be taken to this window here, and you want it to open this place and bring us all the way here. So we're going to need some mechanism for that we haven't thought of at all, but it's good to work on this kind of stuff because you discover what you need, right? We're not going to get into that today, but just I'm glad that I I realized that we're going to need that. So this is cool. Maybe we'll just give a little bit more. We'll put a little bit less space on the. We'll have a little bit less space for that button, and we'll grow the window a little bit. Let's say 220. And I think maybe that would be a nice little tweak. Just make it a little bit better. Go bar. Yeah, well, I guess we can simulate the notification if we wanted to, so wait. Oh, what am I trying to do? I wanted to see which one was which. So foo is the title. So cling on Serenity OS. What's up? So that fits, but what if we include an icon? That would also fit. This is annoying. What if his name would be Longer? Ah! Okay, well, maybe it's good enough. Because it's not going to fit anyway, because it's like Serenity OS -IRC now. So I think we're good enough with this. And I will have to think about what to do with the button. It would be nice to have a little bit more padding here, actually, on these things. We can afford it. Let's put some more padding. I guess it's spacing in between stuff. We'll say 6, but we can have, maybe we can double the margins. Maybe that's fine. And what the heck, let's grow it a little bit more. I'm feeling generous. Because I got a bunch of messages saying, hey, I like the notifications and everything, but aren't they kind of a little bit stingy on the padding and margins and stuff? Clinger in Serenity OS sub. Yes. App IRC client. Cool. Pretty cool. Oh, I forget how far we got with that state mutation thing. Oh, right, we don't have grep yet, but we have fgrep. So can I go in here and edit stuff? If I just wanted to, and I guess I can't change the rectangles and stuff. I need to work on the inspector more, because it would be so nice if you could go in here and tweak numbers, right? And it would just update live, but I didn't finish that stuff. So you can only look. And you can change some things. I think you can change the text of the button, for example. No K. Okay, yeah. So some stuff is editable, but if we try to edit like, I don't know, what would we edit? I guess like these rectangle here, like it doesn't care. Like it will say something here, but we can put anything and it's just ignored. So yeah, something to work on in the future would be very helpful. But I think this is a nice improvement. It looks better with extra padding and stuff. Definitely. What about without the icon, actually? Yeah, it's still pretty good. Wonder if we should always assume icon and like provide a default icon so that stuff always lines up. I guess you could combine the icon with the OK button so that like The icon is a button somehow, or it becomes a button. Or they share the space. I don't know. I don't know. We'll think about it, but let's commit some stuff. So first off, let's just add the icon path feature, which I guess is basically everything except the IRC client. Notification. Server plus lib GUI. What was it? Allow specifying an icon to include notification. Allow showing an icon in notifications. We currently use icon paths for this because I didn't want to deal with implementing icon bitmap sharing right now. In the future, it would be better to post a bitmap somehow to instead of a path, since yeah, it would just be better. And then we will add the IRC window thingy, so we'll say IRC client. Use the IRC client app icon in notifications. Okay, so now let's see how this all looks when we actually use it. So what if we actually go to the actual Serenity OS channel again? So what will someone see when they log into the system for the first time, and then they're like clickety click, 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 click. Hey, what? There's an IRC client? That's crazy. Let's check it out. All right, it's already connecting. Oh my goodness, where is it connecting to? And then you wait a little bit, and then, oh, look at that, I've joined a channel. And then some guy in that channel goes on his other monitor, and he starts a query with you and says, hello, dude. And look at that, you get a message. Notification even. That's so cool. Oh, that is so very cool. I wonder if we should dismiss the notification when you open this query here. Should that make the notification go away? I don't know. A lot of little questions, but... And if the thing is open, then this should not generate a notification, right? But if we switch to another window, then it does. Yeah. Okay, very good. So I think that's basically it for today's video. So if you made it this far, I thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And I hope you saw something interesting, because that's what I want to do. I want to show interesting stuff. And it was fun to work on something other than the browser or libjs for a while. Got to do more of this stuff too. So thank you. I feel like I'm saying thank you 50 times today, but thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.